This is a new track, something a little bit different that the one I played, because on that one I'm gonna have a singer gonna sing on the top of this track. First step is just to have a cool beat, cool groove, and cool instrumental. I think for me that's the main point. As a DJ, I'm playing a lot of tracks without any vocal, and if people are dancing, are crazy on dance floor with only bass and rhythm, that's a good track as a DJ track. And sometimes if you want to be played on the radio, you have to add some vocal on the top. And so that's what I'm going to show you, how to include vocal on the top of the track. Sometimes this is a nightmare because there is a lot of track with a lot of vocal everywhere, and this is not very easy to have vocal clearly and having at the same time instrumental with a lot of power. Let me show you. So this is a track called Street Calling. So I'm gonna play you some part. So I have a kick. This is not the previous plugin I used already. This is a small one. Very easy, very basic, but cool to have like very precise kick. As you can listen, I'm gonna tell you how does it work. You can change the frequency, down or high, or you can change the decay to have a better long kick. Look. Easy, and you can quickly have the sound of the kick, the bass drum you're looking for. On that one, I have a groove part, and I use Gladiator, which is a good plugin and a good synth. I had some distortion at the top with a camel fat, compressing with sidechain, and EQ at the end with a kick. On the top of that, I need some sub, which is not exactly sub bass, and this is like Gladiator again with another preset. The glide is good in this one. Boom. Boom. You have the glide over there. And I want to show you a new plug called Sour. It looks like an old Russian synthesizer. And this one is very cool for all this kind of very lead synth. As you can listen, this is the... There is some distortion at the top with Camel Fat 3, as you can hear. So if I had like I have two parts. I have this part with the groove, and the other part, because I'm working on a vocal track, I need a verse and I need a chorus. So that's going to be the chorus. And now I'm gonna add some vocal on the top of that. So actually this is only who, like you can see. 3 tracks. In solo this is one left, one right, one in the middle. I'm using auto-tune, small correction, just pitch correct, not hard effect, to keep natural voice. This is more like a Depeche Mode track, you know, like a natural. I have like another plugin on the top with Maserati to compress, EQ, and small delay. So if I'm, for example, I play just this voice with the background. And again. Okay, and now I'm going to go on the verse and chorus, which is the lead voice, what we call the lead voice. So as you can see, the lead voice, I choose to make 3 tracks, same process, one in the middle, one on the left, one on the right. And I'm going to play you the track.
The ground is sticking to my feet again. My steps hit the floor. There is something new in it. I need something more. Everything I wanna hear today, popular road. Well, make
So
noise
this is the lead
to
voice.
be seen. You need
The lead voice is in the middle, is louder, and after that I have the left and right, which is background,
be seen. You need something more.
just to give the good stereo, you know. And the other thing to do when you're doing this kind of vocal is you have to cut and pass and to be very precise, because if you're not enough precise, the stereo gonna be wrong, because you have like some delay in between words, between the end of each word. You have to start and finish in the same time. So
Everybody join to grow the popular show.
and then we go in the chorus.
The street is calling, time for evolution.
Okay, so there's not so many effects on the voice. This is, as I show you, auto-tune with pitch correct, because I want to keep the natural sound of the voice. I like this kind of voice. The artist is just the room over there is just waiting, and because we are doing the album actually. His name is G.D. Davis, and his voice is very famous because we met together with David Guetta the track "The World Is Mine." So maybe you can recognize his voice. And it's very close to Def Gun in terms of sound. It sounds like, oh, this is the track of Depeche Mode. No, this is not Depeche Mode. This is G.D. Davis. All right. So
The street is calling, time for evolution. Something is missing, a real evolution. The street is calling, a place for emotion.
So actually, this track is work in progress. The mix is not done. I just add the cool compressor, the CLA 3A, which is my favorite compressor ever. I was lucky in the 90s to use like hardware version of a lot of plugins, and this kind of plugin is very amazing. The job they made to reproduce the kind of sound and kind of compression, and I use that on the master. Why? Because you're gonna listen with or without.
The street is calling, a place for emotion.
Without, you have like a flat mix without any peak of sound. And if you have used this compressor on the top of all the tracks, especially when you have vocal,
The street is calling, a place for emotion.
on.
Something's missing, just need more passion.
Very easy. How does it work? Every time the vocal come into the song, the song, sorry, all the instrumental move a little bit down. It's like pumping the sound. It's like pop, pop, like this. The good thing is, when there is no vocal, the track, the instrumental, and the sound is at the maximum. And when the vocal came in, it takes the place of the sound. It means that when you listen to the radio, it's exactly the same process. You have like a flat level, flat signal. With this kind of processing, it's helping you to have a cool mix without mixing. It's like lazy thing. And when you're doing like a work in progress deal, and a work in progress song, and you want to send this track quickly to the publisher or to the label company, like a work in progress. I don't have time to do a cool mix with the multi-band processor I showed you already. So I'm just using this kind of compressing just to help the mix to be better to listen. But if you listen to the track, this is not the final mix. But it sounds good enough just to be dropped to somebody.